Welcome. Nightcap with Friends, man. The best podcast at night. Powered by Smoking Politic with me. Honorably refreshing for the world. The world, Craig. The world. Catch this segment every Sunday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. Some nights I'll interview people. Some nights I fly solo. Some nights I'll have guest co-hosts. But like a night like tonight, I will be interviewing up and coming people, established people, you know what I'm saying? And people that just want to be heard. You know what I mean? That's why this is honorably refreshing for the world. The world, Craig. Tonight, we got Gas Sneaker Company, Father on the Rise. Uh, Also, my brother, same mother. He's coming in at 9 p.m. Started from his trunk. Now he has a beautiful storefront out there in 101 Kingston Collection Way, out there in Kingston, Massachusetts. You could also Google him, Gas Sneaker Company. You already know people's good vibes over here, good energy. Um, Share this live. Please hit the like. If you're on the fence of subscribing and hitting that bell to this channel, it's okay. Check out my playlist. You can see my earlier content before I was monetized, and you'll see I'm still pushing the same narrative, and that's positivity and giving belt to ass to the effort. We'll be starting just shortly. Excellent, excellent. I can hear myself a little. You gotta turn it down. You got it?
I'm there.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, good, good. All right, everybody. This is Nightcap with Friends, the best podcast at night, powered by Smoking Politic with me. Honorably refreshing for the world. The world, Craig. Uh, Catch this segment every Sunday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, man. Um, we got Gas Sneaker Company, El Father himself. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? How we doing, King? I'm blessed.
Blessings, blessings. Um, so it's a lot been happening since the last time we chopped it up, man. Let's just go
Hold
right.
up. Hold
Let's
up.
just Yeah, let's just go right in it, bro. So, you know, since the last time you was on here, I have, I have obtained a lot more subscribers. So, for the people that are not familiar with you, for my new subscribers, let people know who you are, city and state where you come from, and we start from there.
My name, I go by the Father, Father 40 Feet. That's what everybody knows me in my profession. Others know me as Cali. My name is Andrew Rodriguez. I'm from Newport, Rhode Island. Born in Providence, Rhode Island. Raised in Newport since 1989, since the year I was born. Raised in the Tawny Mill Hillside section of Newport, the north end of Newport, Rhode Island. Um, I'm from, Tawny Hill, the west side of the hill, the Boys Club side. I'm from Chadwick Street. Um, I lived through there. I lived on Sim Street. I lived on Conway Street. I'm from Newport. So, but, I was fortunate enough to move around a little bit. And, I lived a couple different places. And I'm thankful for that. I've seen a couple different places throughout my travels and doing all these kind of things that I'm doing now. So, in past endeavors. So, you know, it hasn't only been just Newport, but yeah, that's where I'm from. Pretty much, let you know who I am. Basically, that's who I am. I'm from there. This is my brother. We're Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? We grew up around a mix of people. Um, you know, we grew up with a lot of different races in our neighborhood, predominantly Spanish and black. You know, but
And
I
we grew. We went out to San Diego too.
Yeah, yeah. When I got a little older, I started falling in kind of into the Asian community and getting accepted into the Asian community heavy. And that's a little bit of background about me and who I am.
All
You
right.
know, just a little bit.
Now, as you guys see from the title, and please, blessings to everybody that's coming in. Please hit that like when you come in, and if you feeling real generous, share this live, please, on your social medias. And I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe and hit that bell just yet. Later on, check out my playlist, and then you decide after that. Um, so as you guys see from the title, man, from reselling shoes out of his trunk to now operating his own storefront. We're gonna get to that, but I want to know first and foremost with the name Gas Sneaker Company. Why that name? And before you had a different name. What was the name before that?
So before my name was like Sneaker Pimps. You know what I'm saying? That was my little name I ran with. Shout out to the homie Ty. You know what I'm saying? It was me and the homie Ty. It was just, just tying into old lifestyle and things. You know, they used to be a part of my life. I had tied into that name, and um, I kind of, you know, felt like that was an appropriate name for what I was doing, what I was switching. I was trying to go legal, and instead of, being on a illegal lifestyle and doing all that, I was now changing that and putting it all together, and I was pimping the shoe game. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I felt like that was just such an appropriate name, um, at the time that I fell into the shoe game. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Yeah, I feel like when you changed the name to this to Gas Sneaker Company, I was like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank
yeah,
you, Mr. 401, man. Proud of you too. You right here. You're free. You're not wanted, and I'm sure you're not a weirdo. So, congratulations to you, brother. Thank you.
and you know what too? To answer to finish answering your question,
Hmm.
gas. A lot of people, I never really put out the meaning, and I'm glad you asked me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad
Hold
you
on, hold
asked it.
on, hold on, Drew. It's Rebecca. It's Bobby. What's up, my guy? Mr. Gas Man. He's Mr. Gas for real. He's the gas. All right, go ahead. My fault.
Yeah,
You know I gotta do that every time Moreno goes, man. Ever since we were little ass kids. I'm sorry. Ah,
yeah. So, you know, I let people think whatever they want. I want, people to get whatever idea they want of that name. So I really never put on any such social medias what it means. But I have three sons. My son's name is Giovanni, which is named after my two brothers, Giancarlos and Giovanni. And I have a son named Asul, and I have a son named Silas. So Gas, you know what I'm saying, stands for all three of my sons' names, which is, for them. This is for them. You know what I mean? Everything I do is for them. Despite what anybody in the world may look at it like or how they feel, every
right.
move I make is for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So my company is named after my sons.
That's
You know,
dope. That's
yeah,
dope.
and at the time, so I'm in a mall. My store, if you guys, if you don't know about my store, never been there. It's in a mall setting. So at the end of the day, you know, um, the mall really wasn't having that. You know what I mean? The sneaker pimp thing and everything like that. So when it came down to sit down, for a new name, I just wanted something important and something that I felt like would last and something that was strong to me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And that's what I came with.
right. Um, we'll go back to that. We're gonna go around this corner real quick. How old are you right now? Let the people know how old you. I know how old you are, but how
That's,
let people.
this is gonna sound crazy to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't really know if I'm 35 or 36 right now, and it's gonna make you laugh. But I'm gonna take you back, and
Bro,
this is
you're
my
born in
this
'89.
yeah, this is my real. No, hold up, this is my real brother. So look,
Yo,
look. You remember we used to have our birthday parties together, all that. You know how it is,
you're
man.
35, bro.
My hold up, moms are gonna try and keep it good. You know what I'm saying. However, shout out to my mother too. You know that. Shout out
Shout
to
out
my
to him.
mom.
Yep.
But mothers are always gonna try and keep it cheap in the hood. They doing it by themselves half the time. They know So my mom definitely was a strong woman doing it by herself. So she used to do our birthday parties together every year and that. And one year, I
Yeah,
went to go.
because his
Yeah,
birthday is
yeah. Hold
August.
on, hold on,
Go
hold on,
ahead.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
So,
Let me get my shit out. So my my mother. I want to go play football for Papa Warner. That's a little league we have in Newport, or we used to have in Newport. But that's another subject. Um, and she had to go and get my birth certificate. My whole life, I was for 8 years. At the time, I was celebrating my birthday on the 18th, and she got my birth certificate and finally found out that my birthday was on the 17th. You know what I mean? People make mistakes. Shout out to my mom, I love her, but um, I don't even, I didn't even know what day I was born for the first 8 years of my life. So at the
so
end of the day, I'm, you know, I'm burnt out to the point of it's 35 or 36 at the moment, bro. To
You're
answer your
definitely
question,
35, finna be 36. Trust
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Now, what I said, I asked you that, right? So I asked you this. Being 35, experiencing what you experienced so far, what do you feel like the meaning of life is to you from a 35-year-old's perspective?
At this point in my life, I feel like the meaning of life is success and family. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, strengthen relationships. You know what I'm saying? Humanity. You know what I'm saying? Being able to converse with people, being able to show emotion um, as a man, as an alpha, um, being able to have conversation instead of having aggression as a man. You know what I'm saying? Or having conversation, yeah, just being able to get your opinion across without having to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
All these things, you know what I'm saying, to me right now in my life and where I've walked and how I'm walking now, you know, I feel like that's the meaning to my life and life for me right now. You know what I mean? So,
like that, like that. The disconnect um, between the youth and our generation. You know, you and I don't have that disconnect with the youth and stuff. But what do you feel like? Not all of our generation, but a good portion of our generation has this crazy disconnect with the youth. What do you feel like it is?
um, honestly, it's same thing it's always been. you know, single mothers, people having babies young ages, you know, and people truly not being able to tend to these kids in the way that they truly need. You know, there's a disconnect from these 30-year-old, about to be 40-year-old, early 30-year-old parents to their teenage kids or their preteen kids because all they ever known was growing up fast and now becoming an adult and trying to chase a better life for their kid. They don't never really have time sometimes to slow down and you know appreciate you know time with their child or make that connect with their child. So I feel like a big disconnect is just time and people jumping into adulthood at such a young age. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Back to the sneaker business, man.
Yes, sir.
How can a person start doing what you're doing?
So I ain't gonna give you too much on that, right? But I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
something. I'm gonna give you something because
A little starter pack. A little
yeah,
starter pack,
because
son.
you guys follow the IG, you see it right there. My name, that's the same as my Instagram. Have it all together as one word,
And after
and,
this,
and yeah,
I'm gonna put your
and put
channel
my
in the
link. Yeah,
title.
but yeah, I'm gonna be doing a online class. You could have via video, or you can be in the store, and we're gonna be doing a resale class and teaching people how to resell. So yes, I will give you guys a little bit, but to tune into the class for more if you're truly someone who wants to learn. But simply, how I started. I mean, I can give you guys that.
Yeah.
You could
Tell us
take
tell us how you started. From the
take
from
your
the from the trunk to the store.
But with all honesty, bro. Shout, even though I ain't talking about cousin, he's still my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? We got a little something going on, but my little cousin. Shout out to my little cousin though. You know what I'm saying? He's like my little brother, Rocky. Rocky Sneaker Vote. You got if you in Rhode Island, you definitely know my cousin. He was out here doing his thing. Um, but yeah, he was reselling and something we was always talked about but never did. And he started reselling and every day I would see on his story, um, pairs of shoes going up, what size they were, and stuff like that. Then at the end of every day, I was seeing sold, 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 and me desperately trying to get out of the way I was living, um, and make money in the right way. It just appealed to me, bro. And he told me what to do.
So you
Or
seen
but
him doing his thing with this reselling shit.
exactly, and it
Hmm.
inspired me. And this is my younger, this is my younger
Yeah,
cousin,
yeah.
so it inspired me to do something different. And
Um,
then when I grasped toward that, he told me, he started with a couple of his own shoes. And what I did, I went and got 3, 4 pairs of my own shoes. I cleaned them up. I made as much money as I could.
how
And
much you
after,
make your first time?
I want to say I made like $350 tops, bro. Tops,
That's
maybe
not
four
bad.
hundred. Yeah, maybe $400. But what I did was, I
It's more
went
than
back.
what you had, right?
Yeah, I went back. I stepped to the table with my cousin. We put our money together, and we started going and buying used packs. So my advice, to anybody wanting to start resell out there, the best way to get in is to start with used shoes, cause it's the best margins. You know what I'm saying?
Why is
Um,
that?
because you buy low and sell for a nice profit. It's always a good profit margin because once the shoes cleaned up, it just adds value.
Mm.
So you want to always take your time and clean your shoes up and stuff like that, that you're buying used after. So that's what, but that's too much of getting into that. But
Yeah,
that that's
yeah.
that's how it kind of happened. I started cleaning the shoes with my cousin, getting them right, and we were buying used packs together. So put our money together, go get a used pack. Say we spent 800 on the pack. We're gonna make 15 to 1800, and then we'll go and buy another pack, clean it up, flip it, and keep doing it until the money kept getting bigger and bigger. And then, it got to a point that I had, it just got to a point where I had 40 to 50 pairs in my trunk and back seat at all times. I know, anybody who's around at that time remembers. Um, and I always had so many shoes on me, man. Sometimes even more. I want to say sometimes 100 pairs. Um,
Mm.
and I was just running around, and me and my cousin would got to the point where he would have pairs, I would have pairs, and we would just go and get up and drive 18 hours a day, bro. Go from here to Connecticut to New York,
Hmm.
back to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, all over, just bro, just everywhere, bro. My cousin even went down to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we were just doing that, bro, making these connections with all these different sneaker resale stores, um, and building our reputation up, and making connections, and buying and flipping and selling pairs, man. And that's how I kind of really got you know big, when I was in my car with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How did you get your first client? Charlatan, my brother.
Honest, honestly, probably my cousin Rock probably put me onto a place to sell him or something.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? He did. Matter of fact, that's 100% what happened. I'm not gonna mention the store because
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm not cool with them, and I'm not giving them no free promotion. It is what it is.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
you know, shout out to them though.
Yeah, I was about to say, shout out to them. They got a business. I mean, that's what's up. Rhode Island, New England. Um, okay, let me ask you this, man. What do you feel like? What is the character trait that is needed and that helps when it comes to entrepreneurship?
So I feel like, first and foremost, 100% is something that, like, just without saying that you need, is just you need a strong mindset, bro. If you don't have a strong mindset trying to be an entrepreneur in any type of way, nigga, you'll get eaten up out here. You know.
So a strong mindset. What else? It just can't be that.
No, no, but I'm saying that's one of the most important things to have,
Yeah.
man. If you're not strong, I mean, entrepreneurship, like people think, it's dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship is dark, man.
That
You
shit
know what
is
I'm saying?
lonely. It's lonely. It's dark.
It's
You
dark. It is
and it's
dark.
full. It's full of vampires and sharks.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, bro, it's like people only see, oh, this man's posting this about his, this or that or whatever. They don't know what someone's going through behind closed doors, and a lot of people go through a lot of stuff. So
Mhm.
that's why at the end of the day, like I told you, I've been on my wave on trying to be, a different me, a better me. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
because it's all about respect out here, man. Until somebody, you know, takes that from themselves, you got to give it to them. You know what I mean?
Right. Let me ask you this, right? Um, how does your business, budget money?
So many. I mean, that's like a open question because there's a lot of different ways.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go with this. When it comes to stocking up on inventory, how do you deal with that? You know, how you budget and how you know what to spend, what not to spend.
So me, I put everything really back into the business, bro.
Mhm.
I don't. It's not like so. I mostly like to buy a lot or heavy when I'm doing good or I have good sales days or a good amount of days that I've been having good sales, and then I'll take a chunk of money and I'll just go and stock up. So that's pretty much when it comes to money from the business to the business. I'm still not even getting paid off the business yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the
I hear
first
you.
years of grinding, and everything is going right back in. It's not like I'm not in Disneyland with my kids. I'm
Yeah.
not, you know what I'm saying?
Not
I'm
yet.
not. Yeah, I'm not at the Eiffel Tower taking pictures and none of
Not
that's
yet.
happening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, for surely not yet. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm I'm just going every day. I'm like everyone else, and every entrepreneur is like everyone else, bro. Who gets up and goes to work every day. We get up and try, bro. That's all we do. That's all we can do. There's nothing more to it or nothing, less. Like I said, it's dark in this entrepreneurship, but
Mm,
like I said, the most important thing is to have a strong mindset, because if not, you're gonna fail. Yourself will eat you up. It will eat you up. And you just get eaten out here, bro. So at the end of the day, strong mindset is everything with this.
mm. What do you feel like's the most challenging part in being a business owner and being in the, reselling game?
So to me, honestly, that's a two-part question.
I know.
So I'm gonna answer the resale part and the business part. You know what I'm saying? So the tough part about being in business is um, not knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't properly educate yourself
Mm,
on everything that's going on and what you need to do, what moves you need to make, how to market yourself, location that you're at,
mm,
uh, all that. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. Good insurance. Even me, I was paying crazy insurance at first because, I didn't know no better until I found, a cheaper insurance way, but just all that, man, it's everything, bro. You know, that's it's just a struggle period when it comes to getting in the door and trying to learn these things that you never embraced before, that you never been a part of, especially a person like myself that came from nothing but, you know, street stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I don't come from being a business, or I wasn't taught this. I didn't go to school for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
just learned everything that I know on my own. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like, not to cut you off, but you just, I wasn't gonna ask this, but I'm glad you just said something right now that just made me think of it. Do you feel like you should go back to school for business just to, perfect your craft?
Well, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna finish answering the other question
Yeah, yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so when it comes to the sneaker resale, one of the hardest things
Mm-hmm.
in the sneaker resale is just um Pokemon, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to catch them all, trying to get everything. You know what I mean? Um, and always kind of feeling like you got to keep up with the Joneses. You got to have everything that everybody wants. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? At all times. That's probably one of the hardest parts about the resale business and everything with that. It's like, especially owning a store, is like keeping everything flowing in stock, having enough inventory to leave in store when you go to shows, just everything. You know what I'm saying? In a whole, it's just a lot. You know what I mean? So especially like I know, most people come into the store, and they get a store and they probably get a normal size, nice size store, they're building off that. Like I instantly came into a situation where, it was a blessing. And I was able to obtain a very big store, it was
Yeah,
6,000 square feet. So it's like, it's a lot to
it's
come
beautiful. It's
from.
a beautiful
Yeah,
shop.
coming from a couple hundred in your, 100 in your car to try and fill up a 6,000 square feet space. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I've been, thankful and able to keep it going, but um, just getting to the point that I want to get to, and having every single pair of everything that's dropping and all the new releases, and I get all the releases that are hot. It's just like, all the, special collaborations, and the Travises and everything that are just,
The
yeah,
bricks.
the brick by bricks,
Yeah,
yeah,
brick by
just
brick. Yeah, I want those so
yeah,
bad.
yes, sir. That's definitely a classic of the year, bro, and that's probably a classic of a lifetime. A
Yeah,
lot
I've
of
always wanted
duration.
them shits.
So, I'm gonna, yeah, stuff like that, bro. I'm definitely gonna try and get my hands on them, but stuff like that, man. Just securing all the best stuff, man, and everything. Always just trying to get everything that everybody wants, man. That's probably the hardest part of the business. We get it done, you know what I mean, but. That's probably the hardest part of the resale business.
Now, the question I asked on top of those two questions,
Yes.
do you feel like you should go to school and for business to just to perfect your craft? Or you feel like you got this?
In all honesty, I never felt, I'm the type of person, and people might feel different. Yes, I feel like maybe certain things could be sharpened only with school for me, myself. Things that, I do every day, writing and stuff like that, different, like, just more professionalism in my craft when it comes to, all that, like papers and doing that type of stuff, instead of having to have an assistant to do it. You know what I mean?
Right,
Um, you know, but other than that, man, I feel like school, you know, I never been a fan or a person who felt like I needed school to get on or get by. Just like I don't feel like I need a regular job to get on and get by. You know what I'm saying? I feel
right,
like I'm always grinding out my hardest so that I have what I need, no matter the situation. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I don't know, I don't feel, to answer the question on the whole, I don't feel like I need to go back to school.
All right. I just thought I'd ask that.
Yeah.
Um, I used to think that way. You know what I mean? And then you know, as of late, I want to say this past year, I'm like Who am I kidding? I gotta get some schooling under me. First and foremost, I gotta go get this GED. Then after, I need to get some type of degree. You know what I mean? I want to be able to work with youth and all that. So legitly, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
So
there's definitely, not to cut you off.
no,
There's definitely things that they will sharpen you up on
yeah,
that you will never know unless you go to school. Like I said, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like there's business things that you will learn, and marketing things you will learn in school that yes, you don't learn just by coming across them. And sometimes maybe you're lucky enough to learn them. You know what I'm saying? Just by coming
facts.
across them. But not everyone's fortunate. So
Yeah.
yes, you have to go to school. But um,
No,
I
I
feel
get it.
like
And the
I
school ain't for everybody.
yeah, I feel like me. I've just always got along without taking the route that they set up for you to take.
Mm, I get it.
And
I feel it. I feel it.
that's
I
a whole
feel it.
nother conversation
Yeah,
in
yeah,
itself.
yeah.
But yeah, I just felt like I've always gone the other route, and without and now in my life now, it's trying to be on the right direction, not the bad path, but just walk in the right direction and not going the normal direction as expected, or that what niggas would quote unquote a regular life type shit.
Right.
I always went a different route.
Let me ask you this. Talking about what we've just been, going back on, no matter what, you're gonna be grinding and all that, right? Um, how this economy is nowadays with the inflation, um, rent is crazy everywhere. Eggs is astronomical. Like that shit is crazy. How the eggs are highest it's ever been in our lifetime. I don't remember
Yeah.
ever. You know what I mean,
Uh, yeah.
how do you navigate through that being a small business owner and just and then handling what you have to handle in your everyday your personal life besides your business?
Man, it's tough. Just like everybody else, man. It's tough. But I'm here and I'm making it through, man. I get through. I have my ways. It's like I'm sure everybody has their ways, you know what I mean? I'm sure we'll have an interview at, one time where we'll get into my life a little deeper, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's for the
But
sit down.
yeah, yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's very tough. But I get things done. I always have. And I'm not saying that trying to be cocky. I'm just saying that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I'm not the type of dude to sit down. You know what I'm saying? I have to go get it because it needs to get done, no matter
Mm,
if it's little, big, or small, or whatever. I go and get things accomplished, bro. I can't play around about life. There's only one, you know.
excellent. That's what I love to hear. Um, yeah, man, I totally agree, bro. It's like we don't get to respond when this shit is over with. I mean,
Exactly.
but let me get your personal feelings on just what I said before, what I asked you before. Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts now on like the inflation, the egg prices? It's just crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But they have all this money for other things, like, you know, I think $800 billion they're trying to spend or they're spending to go to Mars. That money right there could, you know, take care of everything in this country. You know what I mean? Not even we don't even need all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Bro, we ain't never even been to outer space. So at the end of the day, you don't want you don't you don't want me to start talking about none of that.
go go
At the end of
ahead.
the day, nah,
What
nah,
are you talking
nah.
about?
It's just like, bro, it's like
So
I
I
don't
asked.
I don't get into the trickery. I don't get into the BS that that they try and suck people into, and all that propaganda and all that, just trying to make people,
Yeah, but Drew, F all that. I'm asking the question. What do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Like, even though you don't get into it, you have to feel something about it. It affects you. It's affect, especially you. You're an up and coming business owner.
yeah, nah,
The
definitely,
F small one at that. So you know how they doing the small business owners. You know what I
yeah,
mean? They're
it
giving the
de-
shaft.
it definitely affects us, but it's like, man. you gotta really think about it, and people gotta see it like this, and this how I see it. America is the biggest gangsters in the world. They're gonna do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want, and it's you sit down and take it, or you rebel up against it in a big way, or you just live your life. You
Look
just
at
pick a road. You know what I'm saying, and that's it. You know what I mean? If you live here, you know.
yeah. Let me ask you this now. I mean, um, do you feel like things are gonna get better in this country when it comes to business and just everyday life for the people with this new administration?
How can anything get better? Like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the government and this new administration or anything, bro. It's just a downhill slope of things going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bring it into religion or anything, but it's wrote. It's written. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. It's deeper than It's just there's a lot of things going on in the world. That are written in certain books that is at the end. You know what I'm saying? That happens in the end, and I feel like a lot of that stuff's going on is just everything that is written that people miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them guys who pick a religion and all that, but I definitely got into studying and looking and reading up on different religions just so I
Hmm.
know how different religions and walks of life think. You know what I'm saying? And how they view their God and their perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I just
Hmm. Let me ask you this. Let's go back to your business. I
yeah.
mean, the game you're in, actually, the reselling business. Do you feel like it's a cutthroat business, or it's just
Oh,
like any other business?
bro, this is one of the most cutthroat business in America. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that down to source and pairs, man. You think that music industry and this entertainment industry is blackball city, dog. Like, when it comes to these sneakers and stuff, these dudes will blackball you. These dudes will talk to people in stores and tell them not to serve you. These dudes will talk to other resellers and tell them you're no good and not to mess with you and not, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like, just because they don't like you.
Sounds like the lane I'm in.
Exactly. So that's all comes from fools being outside and being strong, being number one all the time, or being in front of them cats all the time, or pushing up and I've been known to jump in front of people sometime back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I turned it
Yeah,
loose. I ain't on that no more. You know
yeah.
what I'm
Please,
saying?
thank you. I always get right. I always get
Yeah.
mad at you for that, right?
Yeah, I know you was there before.
No, like we were about to go out. I'm
Nah,
like, bro, you can't be
yeah.
doing that. You can't
Yeah,
be.
no, it is.
You're a big
It is
guy,
what it is.
yo. A lot of
Yeah,
people. You know what I mean, I try
it
to
is
tell
what.
you.
Yeah, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, that's that game, dog. It's happened to me
Uh,
when I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
of
So
course,
at
but
the end of
still,
the day,
it goes back to what you said, bro.
yeah,
Hey, listen. When we was talking about the meaning of life, respect, bro.
yeah,
It
oh
goes
yeah,
back.
no, but I wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad. I'm glad you got better. Please stay like that.
I
Avoid
wasn't always
you
like
could
this,
avoid
bro.
you could avoid a lot of fucking shit. Please. Um. Now, uh, craziest thing you ever done with money, bro, and why?
Crazy as far as like, what do you mean, investment wise, or
Yeah,
crazy just everything?
investment wise.
So, just in life, bro, like life be like a roller coaster sometimes, bro. Sometimes like I have a couple days to make $10,000, $5,000. Bless,
Bless,
bless.
bless,
Excuse me.
bless, bless.
Um, but So those type of times are like, I say those are the craziest things I ever done when it comes to money. You know, having to invest everything I had in my pocket before to try and make it triple and double and fucking, you know, in 5 and 6 days, or you know what I mean, and I get it done. You know what I mean? I have
Right.
ten days before to come up with like seven bands, and you know, everything I had going on was in jeopardy. And at the end of the day, I came up with that and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Woo!
you
Hell
know,
yeah!
you know, it's at the you know, stuff like that, man. It's like
A lot of people would have folded, bro.
that's how it goes, man. It's just with entrepreneurship, like I said, bro. You have to be strong minded. It's everything I've been through, man.
Mhm.
It's shit I've been through, man. It just makes me have a
Yeah.
lot the mind to do this.
What What would you know? You're 35. You're finna be 36. Um, what would you tell your 14-year-old self? What would that conversation be like? And I
Yo,
say, you know why I said 14, right? Because that's
yeah.
too.
That's when the boy was tripping for surely. Like, nigga, I was out here tripping on that.
I used to, I used
Yeah, so
to, I used to, I every time. Hold on, we gotta say this. A side note. Every time I was always due with the task. Go find your brother. I'm like, what? I'm
yeah.
about to do something. Oh, I gotta go to work, and then I don't care. Go find your brother. Yo, and I will find him. I will be trying to. You, he will always run from me, bro.
With the
I
lumps.
will.
I mean,
I will
yeah.
always try to put hands on this dude
Mhm.
every time, though. Because
Facts.
remember when I pulled up on you in, in Mary Mesa when you was with Juan? I said, "Get the fuck in the car." He's like, "No, cuz." I said, "Ah, ah." They get all nice. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking.
man. Stig
You
was
know,
bugging.
yeah,
What would that conversation be like, bro?
man. I would just tell myself to be smarter, bro, for surely, man, and grasp on to being young, bro. You know,
Mm,
grasp on to being young and really understand what being young meant, like what being young means. You know what I'm saying? What all the, what being what the opportunity that comes with being young. You know what I'm saying? All the opportunity that I have in front of me. You know what I mean? Because the most expensive thing is time, and nobody has that type of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And once that time goes away, some of those opportunities away, some of that life goes away. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
you can't get that back. You can't even pay for it, bro. You can't even pay.
BZ BZ said send him some kicks. He said,
Tell
"What's the
Beezy
deal?"
stop playing. Yo, Beezy, what up, nigga? Hey, come on, cuz man.
We got
You gotta
two
get with me,
the
bro.
two Drews, the two Drews,
You know, double
Drew
Joe's in
connection.
the building, man. You know, he
Yeah, y'all
playing
should
with me,
come with a
man.
they should come with a pod, the Drew connection.
Yo, you gotta send me a number, Beezy, man. Stop playing with me, cuz.
I'll send you it.
That boy he be disappearing on us, man.
Nigga, we do it. I do it. So I ain't here to judge.
Yeah, nah, I know how you are. Yeah, you niggas is really brothers for real. Oh
I
God.
ain't here to judge. Shit. Nah, but let me ask this. I'm gonna start asking this. I'm trying to freestyle some shit. I'm trying to get my JRE on. What are your thoughts on aliens, bro? What is your stance on that? Do you feel like we're alone in this big old universe, man? Do you feel like this is just a simulation? We're living in the matrix. Like, what do you feel like? When you see shit like that? Because I wouldn't be surprised with anything, bro.
Shout out
Like,
to my boy Corey, man. We always be talking like, you know, that's one of the conversations I have with him all the time. Cause
the friend of ours from the east?
yeah, yep.
uh,
So yeah, cause you know, he's big into that. So
wait, hold on. Before you talk about the aliens, Beasley says the most money you made off a pair of shoes. How much?
so I
That's a good
probably
question. Shit, that's a
yeah,
good.
not a lot, but like the flip was insane. So I paid like I paid I went half with my boy and we paid 25 like we paid $55 for the pair of shoes.
Mm.
And we sold the shoes for $800.
Oh,
So I paid like 20 something dollars. You know what I'm saying? And
do,
and you know what I'm saying? But
what
that
sh-
was
what shoe was it?
Travis Scott.
How the hell did you get a Travis Scott for fifty five
I can't.
dollars?
It was.
You can't disclose that.
I can't disclose that, man. Shout out to my nigga though. You already
Oh,
know.
shout out TC, man. PDH Music Entertainment.
Yeah. Shout out TC. Oh shit, man. How you doing, man?
Yo, that BZ, that was a good fucking question. That was a good question in there, Governor. Good fucking question, Mike. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
damn, 50. But you had to split that 800, huh?
Yeah. No, I had to split the 800. Yep, because we went 20 something and 20 something, and then we
Yeah,
split the
yeah.
800. But
Excellent. Good, good. Everybody made good. Yeah, yeah. And that's crazy. Y'all still haven't connected, PDH and TC and Mr. Ice Bizzle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Y'all gotta do the turn it up with the content. Beezy, he can get you right there in the studio with the mics. He's the plug. He's one of the heartbeats of LA. I would say SoCal too. Shit. And he got pulled in New York too. Yo, so let's go back to the aliens, bro. Will you be having the conversation with our good friend from the
yeah.
East? Go
Yes.
ahead.
Shout out to Core, my brother, man. You know, and I always believed in the shit. I know it's for real. You know what I'm saying? I think that, like I told you, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of stuff is happening that was written already. So I feel
Mm.
like I feel like this is all shit that was already known, and now that the world is going haywire, and like it's all in your face, like it explains in some of those books, it really don't matter to people now. People are overlooking it; they're not even worried about it. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
But they're really telling you that all this shit is really happening and really exists, and people are so caught up in their everyday life. There's so much shit going on in the world that people don't even pay it. It's don't even matter. It's irrelevant.
Right.
So yeah, I believe. If you ask me, I believe in this shit. Yeah, hell yeah, I believe in this shit. But you know,
Me
I,
too.
you
Now,
know,
go ahead.
but I definitely feel like you know, they're just putting it out in people's faces, and they always know about all the shit they know about now, and that they're exposing and putting out in the world now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me ask you this, man. Um, you being in the yeah, look at yo, he just read my mind, bro. That's crazy. He just said that. I'm over here. I just said you being in I was about to say in the organization, right? And you seeing what's going on the internet with, other, men in organizations. And one of the main reasons why they're in the situations that they're in is because what they be doing and saying on this app. So, with that being said, what are your thoughts on that?
So
Without
I'm
getting,
glad.
I
I'm
mean,
glad. Not for nothing. Yeah, we got a lot of friends out there in the West Coast.
yeah.
So
And,
at the end of the
and
day,
hold up, wait, before you start, Drew, my bad, bro. Yo, salute to you, bro. Grape Street TV. Y'all go subscribe and hit that bell to his fucking channel, please.
yeah,
Because he could have
go hit
easily,
that. Go hit that.
bro. He could easily be out there with 100, 200,000 subscribers. Because he could just do the effery. He has the access. He's like literally one of the voices in his fucking section. You know what I mean? And he chose to go the positive route, push the positivity, and giving belt to ass. But like he likes to say, reality checks to the effery. It's a slower grind, but look it, he's not dealing with the Rico. You know what I mean? He's not dealing with the bullshit. Now go ahead.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, like, it's crazy, man, that you asked me that because I fuck with the YouTube and I mess with what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Busy. The connections we was making with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slim, ODM Slim. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out Slim.
Um, shout out to C Mac. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
And free
everybody.
and and free
Free,
and free all
free.
them dudes that's in that
Yeah,
situation, man.
yeah. Free, free,
And
free, free all the 6 O's, man. Free everybody. Free Dirk. Free all them guys going through whatever they're going through. You know what I'm saying? And this hard time, man. And shout out to their families as well. But
but what is your stand? What do you feel like?
to touch base on
Yeah,
it though, man, is you can't get up here and this is why I'm glad you asked me this question. You can't get up here and be a reporter and you're from the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get up here and be a reporter being from the streets if es- especially not really being from the street, but being from an organization, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
facts.
at the end of the day, one, there's rules and regulations, and two, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna sit there and you know you're gonna sit there and get in the heated discussions and arguments and stop popping it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, when that shit starts going on, they're watching and fools go on about their everyday life and they think
Mm-hmm.
that that it's just it's all rainbows and power puffs and everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, fool. It's they're watching you all the time.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
say
saying?
this.
They're thirsty. They was hoping that you guys would feed into the social media craze and that everybody would start talking about these things because they needed help. And at the end of the day, you guys are helping these people do
Their
everything that
job.
they're trying to do. Yeah, no, everything that they're trying to do to the community, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're helping them shut the whole community down. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: do you feel like what Whack 100 and that fool Christopher Loveboy, Lovejoy? I mean, are they doing police Steve? Policey, acting policey, talking
I
policey. They
I
helping.
don't I don't really pay attention to Cousin them too much.
Oh,
But
okay.
Whack 100, I don't really I'm not fond of Cuz. So at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah. Facts.
I
Facts.
really try
Facts.
not to pay attention to him
Facts.
at
Big
all.
facts.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I did hear, the last thing I heard about him was that situation with Big U and him, pleading for his life. That's the only thing I hear about Whack. I don't really know much else or tune into much else, but that's the last thing
Listen,
I
all
heard.
I'm saying, I would
So
leave Whack. I would leave Whack the hell alone.
yeah,
That's
that's
all I'm
cool.
saying.
Nah, that's cool and everything,
I would
man.
not. You touch Whack, everybody's going to jail. Facts. I'm tell you,
Yeah,
bro.
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's what I'm saying.
Just
But
pay
at the end,
attention to detail, bro. Listen, and everybody say, "Oh, they're coming for Whack." They're not coming for him. They're not coming for him, bro. Why you think he says the shit and does the shit he does, bro? And he's dude. He's down with deeper shit, bro.
and that's
Above
why
the
I was
feds,
trying to tell
bro.
you, bro. This is why I was trying to,
Illuminati. He's illuminated, bro. He's
and
untouchable,
this is why
bro.
I was trying to tell you, man. I didn't feel. That's why I stepped back from. I was deep into the YouTube thing. I was starting to come and do my. And at the end of the day, I'm in all these groups and discords, and I started to notice, man, it was just like grown ass people gossiping about grown ass people.
Yeah.
So, sometimes it got heavy with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was personal and this and that. So I couldn't really follow people's personal perspective. I felt like I might as well go work a job. You understand what I'm saying? I might as well go work for somebody or something because at the end of the day, I'm following somebody's narrative about
Hmm.
how they feel about this or that or whatever the case may be, and that's basically what we spinning off. And I can't. it was like I had to find my own lane, and why not just deal with the lane I'm in, and that's sneakers. So I'm putting together my own YouTube thing with that, and it'll come
Mm.
together little by little. But I'm a stay in my lane and do it like that. That other type of journalism, if you want to
Yeah,
call it that new age journalism,
yeah, yeah.
it's just not for me, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
police work. See, the only I indulge in it with belt to ass segment. That's it. And when I
But
indulge,
this is my
I
thing. But
can't
this is
listen.
my
Listen,
thing. But this is
I
my thing.
came in. I came
You're
in.
not out here in an organization, and you're not sitting here talking about things that are going on in the street
Yeah, yeah,
where there's millions of people watching you on the platform that you're on.
right,
That's insane. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Uh,
I don't care what clout is a dangerous
they
drug,
can't listen.
you know what I'm
They
saying?
can't build
But
no cases on my platform. They can't build
yeah,
no cases.
it's
Nah,
insane, bro.
there's no way.
It's crazy.
The police are bored on my platform. Trust me. I know they're on here, definitely, but they're bored. You know what I mean? There's nothing going on over here that's interest to them. Um, yeah, man. What changes would you like to see when it comes to the lane you're in, man, in the reselling business, sneaker game?
I like there to be more unity out there, man. More camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? I've been in here showing mad love for years, ever since I've been in, and that's just how I am. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing love aside from this. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right,
it's just fools get real grimy out here. You know what I'm saying? Just like everywhere else, but it's like when they get grimy like this in here, it's like they're shutting doors on themselves, not knowing where this person's gonna be or what this person's gonna accomplish. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Um, so at the end of the day, it's just like camaraderie is everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's enough money for everybody
right,
all the time. No matter what people feel like, there's always enough for everybody. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If people could share resources and start looking out for each other and helping each other out with things, man, everybody could eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people being selfish or greedy or keeping things to themselves, be a lot more like
gatekeeping.
yeah, gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? I'd be more like myself and be more giving. With stuff that's gonna help. A brother or somebody who's in the same path as you or doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me ask you a couple more questions before we end it off. Do you feel like you have the skill set and the knowledge to dominate the lane you're in?
Oh, honestly, you shouldn't even ask me that. You already know. I know.
I
That gotta be
know, but
that
but
gotta be
the
just for the
people don't.
world. Yeah, that
Yeah,
gotta
of
be just for the
course.
world. Of course, I feel like that. I feel like that. It's just at the end of the day, bro. It's like I'm not a slouch in any form, in any way. So at the end of the day, bro,
You're
I
trash at
see,
video games.
yeah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. So at the end of the day, I choose my battles. I know that right here, you know what I'm saying? I envision myself. I can feel myself being in the spot that I see myself. So when I feel that, you know what I'm saying, I've never been doing anything in my life that I seen the end goal
Right,
or envision myself doing much better. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And this I see it. So I already know, yes, I could become one of the greats in this. It's just gonna take me time to learn everything that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And
facts.
that's all.
He said, and that's all. Now, bless. Now,
Mhm.
let the people know. Talk a little bit before we end off, and then after, let the people know what to expect from you and your store. Now, first, you have you do interviews as well. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of your podcast and the concept behind it?
Um, so My little thing is called Velvet Rope Convos, powered by Gas Sneaker Company, and it's basically, the velvet rope. It signifies, wanting stuff or when stuff is going smoothly in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Um, but at the end of the day, you're always behind that rope, and you're trying to get past that rope, and you're trying to get in front of that rope. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And you're trying to move that rope aside. You know what I'm saying? Type. Even though it seems like things are smooth, you know what I'm saying? That rope is still not your friend. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much the concept behind that. Um, and also, kind of getting people's sneaker feedback as well as a little bit about themselves. You know what I'm saying?
right.
About who they are and where they come from, and shining light on their entrepreneurship.
Thanks. What can we expect the next episode?
Honestly, I've been reaching out to a couple people. I'm just waiting, on something
Let's just
concrete.
redo mine. We
But,
redo
but
mine.
yeah, I'm hoping something real soon. Yeah, and even if you want to get back to yours, I'm
Yeah,
definitely I'm
we
definitely
had that. That was a
ready.
dope one.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I wouldn't. I would be mad if I would have forgot to ask you this last question. Three top shoes you have to have, man.
Chucks off the rip. You already know that.
Mhm.
Um,
Why Chucks?
Chucks because, man, I just since I was 12 years old, bro, I've been on that. I just adapted to that West Coast style, bro, and I love,
Nah, hell yeah, you did. You did
bro.
more
I
than
got
me.
Yeah, I got Dickies on and all that right now.
Uh,
Like that's just my style. That's me. And, everybody knows me. That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, yeah, Chucks for surely is not my number one shoe. You know, um, then I really love. Now I really love Jordan fours. I like to keep those in the cut. And
what fours though? Retros, brick by
right now,
bricks.
right now, 100% over any other Jordan. And I don't care what people say. People might fry me from the sneaker community for this
Mm.
because they're not doing big numbers or whatever resale wise or whatever the case. But at the end of the day, reimagine fours. You know what I'm saying?
The what?
Reimagine bread fours.
What color waves are those? I never
Those are
ever.
the white, black, and red.
White, black, and red.
Yeah, with a little bit of gray, like the ones from back in the day, the all black.
So the original ones.
Yeah, but these new ones, those OG ones, they was made out of suede and all that. These new ones are made out of like really good leather, so
Mm.
they're mad comfortable. So that's like one of my everyday
Oh, the
shoes.
other ones that you couldn't wear too long. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. They hurt your feet.
Hell yeah.
So my you know, mines I don't they didn't come out. They came out not too long ago, like a couple years back, maybe like a year, maybe last year or something.
Right.
And my seams already busting on them things. I wear them so much, bro. So that's like
Uh-huh.
definitely one I have to have as that's the second one right there.
What's the third?
And it's a tie for the third at Yeezy slides or Yeezy foam runners, bro.
You
It's
didn't
just
say no uptowns?
bro. I'm not, bro. What you think? I'm not from. You're from New York. I ain't from New York, cause you know what I'm saying. But
I'm from Newport.
yeah, you're from Newport, but you was born in New York. That's what I'm saying. I
No.
don't got no tie. I don't got no ties to uptowns. You do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but nah, Yeezy slides, Yeezy foam runners, bro. I'm too old, my boy. I need that comfort, and bro. Those are the most comfortable things I've ever put on my feet on any type of shoe in the world. You know what I'm saying? Anything I ever wore. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I
Yeah, you
need
do like those Yeezy
I,
foam slides,
bro,
huh?
I wear them. I wear them all the day. I don't care when they get dirty. All that. I wait. I clean them up. Have my people go. I don't care, bro. I have to wear them. I don't care if they get like worn down. All that. I love them shoes, bro.
Yeah.
Them are the most comfortable things I ever put on my feet.
All right. Let the people know where to find you at, man. And what if they want to come shop with you too, if they're in the Massachusetts, Rhode Island area, shit, even the tri-state area. You ever come up to good old New England where they can find you?
Well, I'm at 101 Kingston Collection Way at the Kingston Collection. Uh,
Uh,
and then I'm on Instagram at Gas Sneaker Company, just like it's spelled right there with the periods in between gas
right.
on Instagram. Yeah.
There you
So you
go.
can give me a follow on there. We do ship worldwide. We do custom clothing. We do it all, man. We do sneaker cleanings, restorations, um, everything, man. Customs, anything you need, man. Just tap in, DM that page.
Gas Sneaker Company.
You
All right,
already
bro.
know.
It was a pleasure, man.
I appreciate you for having me. It was an honor, man. Thank you.
Excellent. I love you, man. Be safe.
Love you
I'll
too,
hit you
King,
up.
man. I'll see you.
All right.
All right.
That was Father Foodie Feats. Um, Blessings to everybody, man. You can catch this segment every Sunday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. Um, Make sure you love yourself, man, and be kind to others. But don't be a poo putt. Don't let people dance on you. Blessings.